Hey guys, how y'all doing? I'm here to give you guys a recap on the new episode of Tokyo Ghoul, which is on episode 10. Only a couple episodes left, boys and girls, and it's over on the Tuesdays. So, anyways, this episode right here was a little little simple in a sense, somewhere where I could really summarize like parts of the entire episode. So, if anything else, let's just get this started. We have to it that Kanae, I think that's the person, I think that's the ghoul's name, who has this butler kind of like role to to Shu-sama, however you want to call it, is being talked to by this strange ghoul, which is the one-eyed ghoul, which I already know who that is. Honestly, everyone should know who that is. I mean, it's pretty obvious from this start, but apparently we get to know how strong she is, and we all know that she is pretty terrifying. I mean, those of you guys who read the manga up to this point, along with having to watch the anime the entire Tokyo Ghoul anime up to this point, would know who she is and how strong she is. Of course, she does effortlessly defeat Kanae and gives him a power to try to how to save Shu. And of course, Shirazu himself is having this mental problem here and there because of he can't get over the fact about having to use his Nutcracker Kinke. As for let you call it for Heise Sasaki, he has been looking into about Kotaro Amon, especially the one-eyed ghoul Kaneki Ken. We all know that. And of course, he does talk to Shu one time and asked him does he know anything about Kaneki Ken? And even right now, Shu asked him an important question: do you care about what kind of impact it will have in your life? And of course, he does say yes, honestly, in an honest way. And Tsukiyama Shu, who lies by saying I don't know anything and just left. As for one of his servants, Tsukiyama Shu's servants, apparently she became reckless enough to try to go save someone who's already dead, and she gets executed, etc., which is really, really pitiful. So we have to it that there's an operation going on that's pretty much called the Tsukiyama Family Eradication Plan, and Tsukiyama Shu is the only one that's supposed to be the survival, and of course many others who are indebted to the Tsukiyama family who saved many ghouls' lives, decide to give their life for Tsukiyama Shu and give enough time for him to escape, and etc. Of course, the Tsukiyama family eradication plan came into permission by the headmaster or the director of the CCG, etc. So we had to it that things starting to get a little tight-knit for the Tsukiyama family because they made themselves a little bit too obvious to this point from then on. As for Kanae, we do know what happened to him or something possibly, and having to take on some kind of mutation whatsoever that's causing an extreme physical change and possibly a mental personality change, etc. So yeah, pretty much the episode ends up with that, with Kanae taking on a ugly mutation, etc. So, like I said, this episode was pretty simple. Heise Sasaki trying to find out more about Kaneki Ken and Kotaro Amon, and of course, Shirazi trying to get over his mental problem, having to use his Nutcracker Quinke, and along with the plan of having to eradicate the Tsukiyama Shu family due to the fact of them having so many businesses and having so many relations around the world. And right now, Shu is supposed to survive right now for the time being, etc. As for the preview, next episode apparently is called Failure, if I remember correctly. While it looks like the eradication plan looks really on the verge of possibly losing a lot of lives, the episode is called Failure. We'll have to see where that title is supposed to mean to the end. So until then, I'll be sure to see you guys in my next video. So I'm Alpha Zero, people. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time. All right, peace out. Bye bye. Toot toot.